I added some awesome storage to my Toyota Tacoma. I want to show you guys this. Check it out. I'm gonna fix that. You know, I'm tired of it. I'm fixing it. Okay. Now that that's fixed, and we can hop into the actual storage system that I wanted to show you guys. So it's been a crazy weekend. I've been running around doing all kinds of stuff, but I went and picked up this deck system right here for $1,000. It's pretty expensive for a piece of plastic, to be honest with you guys. I remember when these things came out and there were deals out there. I know there's stories on Tacoma World of people buying these for like $300 on sale, $400, and then they kept jumping up in price. And I think now you can get them shipped to your house for like $1,700 new. So I've been spending a lot of time on Facebook Marketplace looking for one of these used. Finally found one a few weeks ago for $850. I let that deal slip through my hands, but I got this one for $1,000, saved me about $600, $700. And now I got storage in the truck. And I'm pretty hyped about that. I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer to show you what's going on here. The cool thing about this deck system is you got the storage here, it's lockable, and this just pulls out like this. A ton of storage there. It's mostly dust proof. I'm gonna do some testing on that to see how dust proof it is. They say it's pretty dust proof, but I don't know about that. But it is waterproof as well, water resistant, so nothing in here should get wet, or if it does, it shouldn't be very wet. You can also still use your bed a little bit. I do have this shorter Tacoma bed, but you still got a little bit of bed to put stuff on top of this. They say it's strong enough to park a four-wheeler on, so I don't know how true that is, but I have seen people do it. So you still got that up there, and you got two shelves that are lockable for storage. So I really am excited to have that storage for my plans with the truck. Later on, we'll talk about that. I want to show you this little guy right here, because I relocated the bed outlet, because once you put this in, you can no longer use that bed outlet. So I had to move it because I still want to be able to use it, because it goes right back in there and I couldn't open up at all. And you don't want to leave this open without this cover on it. So I relocated it in a, you know, it doesn't look that great, but it's okay and it's still usable. But I'll go ahead and show you guys how I did that. It's not that exciting, but it's kind of a funny story about the issues I had trying to do that. Putting the bed outlet there lets me still use it, which is a big deal for my plans with the truck. I really want to be able to have power back here. Even though I added an outlet into the inside of the truck in the back of the console, which is going to be used probably way more than this, I still wanted to have access to this, so it's not wasted. Now, the way I did that, it's pretty simple. I didn't really document any of it because I was in a hurry this weekend. I'll talk to you about all that crazy nut stuff. But all I had to do is take that outlet out of the little cubby hole that was there. It's 4 bolts. But of course, my luck, I actually broke one of the bolts. There's a little plastic piece behind that cover that holds the nut in place, so you are able to loosen that. Well, my little plastic piece shaved off there, so the nut was in there free spinning. Ended up taking that whole cubby unit off to try to get that out. I couldn't get it out, and then I rounded off the bolt. So that was awesome. So I had about like 2 hours in just getting this small outlet out of the little piece of plastic it was sitting in. I had to drill through the nut to get it to break off. Long story short, I got it removed and I put it onto here. Now, once I did that, I had a big hole inside that cubby where mud and stuff would get inside the bed. I didn't really like that, so I went up and got a plastic tote that I had up there, cut the lid out, drilled a couple holes in it, and just kind of made that hole a little bit smaller, and then fed the wire through and plugged it back in here. Not super interesting. I'm sure you guys are probably falling asleep from that story, but it was a very annoying situation just trying to do something that should have took me 20 minutes. Ended up taking me like 2.5 hours. It sucked. But now I got power back here. So that's basically, you know, I got a deck system back here. $1,000. Pretty happy about that. Super busy weekend. I put something else on the truck I wanted to show you guys real quick. I also added an awning onto the side of the truck finally, so we can get out of the rain when we're camping and exploring, which is going to turn in from camping to us living out of this thing. So definitely want to be out of the rain. I did buy this with my own money. This is like the cheapest one I could find on Amazon. I think it was like $140. I have no idea how long it's going to last. So the review is kind of ongoing, but it mounted up pretty good to the roof rack there, and it seems like it's probably going to keep me somewhat dry. Maybe. I don't know. It's going to be awesome when we're down on the beach, though. I'm gonna hook this up so I don't have to have an umbrella to stay out of the sun. It does have little tie downs too. I just didn't hook them up because I'm in a driveway right now. But I want to show you guys that. Pretty neat, pretty busy weekend. I had to get this installed, had to go pick that up, get that installed. Good stuff. Let me know in the comments if you guys have an awning on your truck, if you use it, or is it just one of those things that overlanders put on their truck to look like an overlander. But I'm kind of excited about this. I probably didn't hook it up right because I just kind of threw it together real quick, but pretty cool stuff. I'm gonna put this away and talk to you guys a little bit more about the plans, the deck system, all kinds of cool stuff. Let me put this away. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place this video. I'm scatterbrained. Things are crazy. Yesterday was the last day at my other job, so I'm only working one job now. I'll be able to focus a little bit more on the content side instead of just trying to scramble, get everything done. That's a loud bird. Anyways, I didn't put the awning away. I'll do it later. I'm running out of daylight here. But the idea here for the deck system, since we're going to attempt to live out of this truck, explore the country, I'm going to keep a lot of the kitchen stuff on this side and a lot of my tools as well because it stays dry. I don't have a lot of tools. I don't want to take a lot with me. I just want to have enough to fix the truck in case something breaks. You know, I'm not super mechanically inclined, but I can, you know, I can wrench on some stuff. So hopefully if anything happens when we're out on the trail, I'll be able to fix that and, you know, not have to have it hauled off somewhere. You don't want that to happen when this is your place of living. But so kitchen stuff and like all the camping stuff. So you guys know my other camping videos, you can check them out right here, wherever I post one. But I always have a camp tote with all the camp stuff, you know, the camp stove, kitchen stuff, you know, all the necessities stay in one tote. Now I'm hoping everything fits in the deck system, so no more tote action. It'll all stay here and live in the deck system. So that was the main reason wanting this setup, and I think it's going to work perfectly. I know a lot of people do some DIY stuff, but I didn't really feel like dealing with that. I'm already going to be doing a DIY seat delete for some storage in the back there. So I just wanted this to be simple, and it works for what I want to do. So yeah, that's what I got going on. The deck system's in, the awning's on. I have a bunch of stuff in the works right now being shipped here. Ton of stuff to mount. Going to be a lot of videos coming out. I'm going to be trying to post maybe even more often than my Monday, Thursday typical schedule. I'm going to try, maybe not. I now have every weekend off, so I'm definitely going to be able to push some more content out there. Thanks, guys. Hit a like button if you like what I'm doing with the truck. Hit a sub button if you want to see us continue to build this truck out and attempt to live out of it. We're going to try to hit that goal of starting our exploring and living out of the truck in May. I don't think we're going to hit it. I'm going to try my best, but you know how it is. So sorry this video is all over the place. Kind of an update video. Thank you guys for watching. Check this video out right here. It's pretty good, and I'll see you in the next one.